गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतः। भवानी शंकरौ वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धाः स्वान्तस्तमीश्वरम्। ॐ नमो हिरण्यबाहवे हिरण्यवर्णाय हिरण्यरूपाय हिरण्यपते अम्बिकापते उमापते पशुपतये नमो नमः। ऋतगं सत्यं परं ब्रह्म पुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्वरेतं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः। ईशानः सर्वविद्यानामीश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपतिर्ब्रह्मणोऽधिपतिर्ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवम्। ॐ निधनपतये नमः। निधनपदान्तिकाय नमः। ऊर्ध्वाय नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः। हिरण्याय नमः हिरण्यलिङ्गाय नमः। सुवर्णाय नमः सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः। दिव्याय नमः दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः। भवाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः। शर्वाय नमः शर्वलिङ्गाय नमः। शिवाय नमः शिवलिङ्गाय नमः। ज्वलाय नमः ज्वललिङ्गाय नमः। आत्माय नमः आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः। परमाय नमः परमलिङ्गाय नमः। एतत् सोमस्य सूर्यस्य सर्वलिङ्गं स्थापयति पाणिमन्त्रं पवित्रं सद्यो जातं प्रविद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः। भवे भवे नाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः। वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः। कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः। सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः। अघोरेभ्यो घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो सर्वशर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूप। ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Hare Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Om 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 Har Namah Parvati Pate Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Hari Om, Hari Om. Shravan Mass is going on, and we thought that we should have satsang on Lord Shiva also in this ashram where main deity is Lord Shiva. And so what is the better way than doing his puja through speech and hearing? So we thought of having Shiv Puran. Actually whole Shiv Puran is taken, but I'll just take few portion here and there of Shiv Puran. because all of us who regularly reside in the ashram or even come in the ashram, it is because he has given the entry. Like the householder, head of the family or head of the house will call, similarly his call is there that we are today here. So it's expression of our love and gratitude for the next 6 days. So actually Shravana Mas, they say that this was the month where Amrit Manthan was done. Nectar was churned. And when the halahal, that poison had come, so they whole Srishti started burning. So they rushed to Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva took the poison on his palms. You must have seen the picture in the calendar also. Actually, this is written in Bhagavad. So it must be a big palm, and he gulped it. But he didn't allow it to go to the stomach, to the mouth. But it created a lot of his body started burning. And all the rishis ran towards him and started offering Jalabhishek to Lord Shiva. It was during this month, and that cooled his body a lot. That is a lila, what he will burn. It is a lila for us to give something. So, during this month, the Shravan Mas month, they say fasting or puja and abhishek has more value because it makes Lord Shiva happy. And all here also and in India also, I have seen special pujas are performed all through the month. And here also a lot of puja is being performed. They are giving the priest is performing for outside devotees also. For Shravan Mas, Abhishek is going on. So let us now go into Lord Shiva's heart and enrich ourselves. So what to do now? क्या करना है? So let us see something. But you know what is the biggest sin in this world? We think sin is eating non-veg or sin is killing somebody. All these are secondary sin. Biggest sin in our life is that the one creator of the whole world is in front of me and I can't see him. And I want somebody else. Somebody called Gurudev and he was talking to somebody else and telling to Gurudev, I'm very sad because that person has not come. Ab batao, Gurudev has come, he is not enjoying his presence and he is saying that person is not come. So sin is, the God is present in front of me, who is giver, who is sustainer. All what we have, from every morsel we eat to the every piece of cloth they put on, it is only because the Lord has given us. And still I want somebody else. That desire is there. So sin is that as Prabhu Hriday Achat Abhikari Sakal Jeev Dhan Deev Bukhari. Sab Bhagwan is in front of me and I am not. I live in your house and I don't talk to you. How will you feel? And I talk a lot to the neighbor. But when it comes to food, I ask you. When it comes to shelter, I ask you. But my love is not for you. My love is for somebody else. How will you feel? So sometimes I wonder when Bhagwan must be seeing us, how must be feeling that he's a typical guy. समझता है अजीब सा आदमी है ये. हाँ, ये तो sin का है manifestation. Desiring something other than God. ये तो आप लेना है तो किसी से ले रहे हो और अपना प्यार देते नहीं हो. This is called cheating. When it comes to taking, I'll take for you. When it comes to giving, I'll give to somebody else, not you. ये तो गलत बात है भाई. बताओ. And that time, when this sin is happening, it accumulates in the form of desire, anger, frustration, depression. Why? I live in your house and you are not happy with me. How can I be happy? I live in the room in which somebody is not. Every time you have to see the same person who is in the same room. When husband and wife are angry, in the same room they live. And one has fallen face. I don't know how they live. And sometimes many rooms, otherwise they go out. They go out. Both avoid each other. Cold war goes on. भाई कैसे रहे उनके साथ? To live with somebody who is not happy. Supposing he lives in your heart, how can you be happy? Bhagwan says, I give you everything, I take care of you. I was the one who took care of you when you were in the mother's womb. I was the one who fed you with the mother's milk. I was the one who did everything and you don't remember me. अजीब आदमी हो तुम. बहुत से सारा दुख ही, all sorrows are expression that we have some committed emotional sin. The forgetfulness of the self, Vedanta says. Bhakti says forgetfulness of God. All sorrows. Sorrows are because vasanas are there. Vasanas are there because sense of joy is not that strong in the Lord. इसलिए दुख होता रहता है कि ये होगा वो होगा. क्या करा जाए भाई? First recognize the problem. Recognize what is there. When baby was born, so he took away something, some coin like this, in the mother's, in the hand, in the small palm. And they tried their best to take it out. And they couldn't open their fist also. Ultimately, when nurse came, she brought one big toy, then he left. Otherwise, there's a coin like this is there. So here also, we have held the world very tightly, held the issues very tightly. ढीली करो मुट्ठी थोड़ी सी अपनी. Loosen the fist. Then you can get something more. Don't hold on to the issues. ढीली कर लो. One boy ate change, some coin. So after 2 months, the mother came to the doctor. He said, my child has eaten some change. He said, when? He said, 2 months back. He said, but you are coming now because there was no change today, therefore. Other person was there, the doctor. He said, in my ear I hear telephone ring. Doctor said, don't reply. Sir. ये तो हम लोग की गलती हो गई कि हमने भगवान से बात करीब या नहीं बनाया. It was our mistake, our flaw, that who is closest to us, we have made him farthest from us. Sorrow is not a name of a situation. Sorrow is the name of lack of appreciation of Lord. Somebody came one day, said, I'm very sad because I don't have this thing. I said, will you do one thing for me? Take paper and pen and write what all you have. As much as you can write from your childhood. You got mother or father, you go into the school, you went to this particular, you ate. And you couldn't continue, he started crying. After a few, when he started writing, 10, 11, 12, 20, he said, I cannot write. I'm so sorry. There are more things what God has given than what He has not given. Make a list. We don't know how to see a situation. We don't know how to see our life. We don't know how to see ourselves. Maya jeev na aap kaho, so janiye so jeev. Maya jeev na aap kaho. One who doesn't know Maya, doesn't know Ishwar, doesn't know Jeev himself. That is called Jeev. माया ईस न आप कहूँ सो जानियो सो जीव. लिखो तो एक बार क्या मिला है, अपने मन में लिखो. खुश करो अपने आप को, भगवान को खुश करो थोड़ा सा. इतने पास हो कि भी दूर हो तुम. You are so near to God, still so far. So near and so far. Once as a small child, first time I was going to the railway station. So parents warned me, said, don't eat from anybody's hand because they mix something, then they will kidnap you. This all happens in India. So I said, okay, very afraid. First time traveling in the train, 11 year. So one person was sitting. He said, how are you, beta? I kept a stern face. He said, what is your name? I told my name. Will you eat something? I said, no. Where do you live? I gave a very cryptic and very short answers, pretending I don't want to interact. So afraid I was because everybody said they kidnap the children, they do like that, they make them beg the food. And when the station came, lots of people were thronging. Mantri Manda ki jai, Mantri ji ki jai. He was minister. Now it was late. इतने पास थे फिर भी दूर थे. अब कैसे बोलें कि अंकल, my name is this. If you love me, I also love you. इतने पास हो कि भी दूर हो गए आप लोग. Some of you who were living close by and who didn't know me or know the ashram, you'll feel that I was living here, but still I didn't come. I came late. I should have come earlier. I should have come earlier. Those who have come later on, you were here and I was not there. You were living here. You had talks also. But I came in 2011, I came in 2012, I came in 2014. I came after so long. You are still there. Why didn't I see you earlier? Why didn't I meet you earlier? Why didn't I listen to you earlier? है ना? So, जिस दिन आप भगवान से मिलेंगे ना ऐसे ही बोलेंगे आप. There was a great saint called Sant Eknath. So he was given the work of, counting the money from his guru. So one day he was counting, and he was counting till midnight. So guru woke up. He said, Eka, go and sleep. He said, no, some 2 paisas are missing. I'm just checking the account, where it is lost. And after half an hour he got it. After 2-3 hours of effort, he said, Mil gaya, got it. Guru came out. He said, Eka, the day you will know the God, the day you will meet the God, you realize this mistake of not meeting, you know how much happy you will be. सोचो कभी ऐसा दिन आएगा, someday will be there when same beloved whom we forgot will again meet. Many things happen. One woman was there, her child, her boy, her son ran away. Her son ran away. Maybe he is mentally disturbed, or he was a little mad, or he had some mental problem. So she searched a lot, but she couldn't get. After I think 5 years or 7 years, she was going on a railway station. And like the beggars are there in India on the railway station, if you see. So one beggar was asking. And she saw, and she thought, he's like my son or what? And he was the son. And imagine her plight. Imagine her plight. And he saw totally, full of dusty face, torn clothes, dirty body. गले लग गई, एकदम पागल हो गई वो. And child did not know because mentally he was not stable and clear. कहीं से ऐसे वैसे आते आते, you don't know where prarabdha takes. Therefore, you should never make fun of somebody like that, because you don't know when our term may come. Which sin will take us where, you just don't know. Lekin somebody had taken a video of that while this thing was. It was very touching to see like that. Oh, that boy is still, he's doing like this. Lost. हम लोग के पास भगवान है. We have God inside. He feeds us, He gives us, He takes care of your health. He answers our call. Every day we try to ask something. And still we don't have love for Him. We don't have. I don't attend to you. You come in my house. And I'm more sad why that person has not come and why. Other than instead of attending to you, I'm complaining why that person has not come. ये तो गलत बात है. Swami Abhedananda used to say, he used to do Bhagavad for 4 hours or 3 hours. He said, I went to somebody's house. बोले प्यास लगी थी. I had to go to washroom also. I was hungry also, thirsty also. And that person who was the host, he went out on the road. So I said, भाई, क्या हो गया? What happened? He said, I am some other person is coming. Raja Sahab aa rahe hain. I have to receive him also. ये तो गलत बात है. As much, you will not believe what I am saying, as much we have done injustice to God. Anybody near only you can do something wrong. If somebody is far away, you cannot do wrong. You cannot do injustice against Biden because he is forbidden. Or you cannot do injustice against this Chinese president, Xi Jinping. Kya naam? Huh? Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping. No? You can't do injustice to him. He is far away. Now you can do just injustice to Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa. He doesn't know you. You don't know him. You're not living in the same house or near. But one who is very close to you, we forget him. I'm telling you, if somebody we have taken for granted, it is Lord only. And therefore, our coming to satsang is I am a sorry statement. Surrender is a mixture of the emotion of everything is yours. I did wrong, I am sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. And I will not leave you. When you mix these emotions together, then that is called surrender. I apologize. Therefore, keep some time for apology only. Because I'll again forget. We are habitual forgetters. We have no habit of forgetting. Sometimes these prisoners are there. They want to be in jail because they get free food. I heard like that. So they go out and again they do something wrong, again they'll end up in jail. They love the jail. Similarly, we also have started loving our own attachment, etc. So some stories are there and you will see what happens and what is the glory of Shiv Puran. As one story of Dhundukari is there, Gokand and Gundukari in Bhagavad. Similarly, one story is, and here that lady's name is, क्या नाम है इसका? इसका नाम है चंचुला. चंचुला नाम है. Let's see now. तो अपने को दो. How many Shravan has come? It will come. Shravan means where Shravan happens. This is Chaturmas is going on. Adhik Mas is going on. Shravan is going on. Chaturmas is going on. Adhik Mas is also there, and therefore we had Bhagavatam. Only when? When were you at Bhagavatam? Just now we had. Okay. I just got up. You just. प्यार करो आप समझो इस बात को. There is nothing more. Spirituality is less in doing, more in understanding. It is more in perceiving something permanent. It is more in realizing. It is not in doing some archana. It is not in doing some katha. It is not in doing some kind of ritual. That is of course required. It is also religious. Without religious you can't be spiritual. Don't think you can jump the ladder. Ladder is required. You have to be religious. But spirituality is very simple in the sense that if you know how to realize, it is more of understanding that. It is not of going somewhere. It is more of, I appreciate something which I was not appreciating. Like your mother and father, when they pass away, you appreciate them more than what they were living. Or your grandfather, etc. At least I appreciated more after he left. At that time also I appreciated, but not like that as I appreciated after he left the world. Once I was in the city and I went to see him. He was bedridden for 2 months. And seeing me, he could jump out of the bed. And then he used to say that was my last meeting. And then he said that, I could not get up, but seeing you, I couldn't get up. That was my last time I heard what was like that. No complaint, nothing. Just quietly taking Lord's name. भगवान को हम लोग क्यों ऐसे लेते हैं? क्यों? Why? No sadness should be there. If you have to be sad that why I didn't remember you for long. अगर sad ही होना है, so be sad that why I did not do proper job, why my mind was running today, why I missed my puja. I didn't miss my food, I didn't miss my clothes, I didn't miss my bath, but I missed you. सब दुख दूर हो जाएगा. वो खुश हो गया, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. It is a question of God being एक distance आ गया, एक पर्दा आ गया है. A curtain has come between him and me. A veil has come. हटाओ उस veil को. That is called my sadhana. हम कहाँ कुछ कह रहे हैं? One father or mother told me, their son was in America somewhere else. They said, Swamiji, I don't want money from my son. I don't want that he should visit me frequently or don't want any favor. I said, then what you want? I only want at least he should know what he has got from us. We have gone through a lot of pains to take him out and give this university where he is studying. But he never says once also, thank you, you have done. इतना ही सोच लेता वो. इतना ही एक बात बोले ना, सोच तो ले. At least if he cannot say, at least he should think, हमें उसी से खुशी मिल जाएगी. I will be happy with that only. We have sufficient money, we can manage ourselves. Let's move ahead now. Time is running faster than us. So there was one village, and that village was called Bashkal. This is Mahatma, third chapter Mahatma of Shiva Puran, you can see in your book. So there, why you are troubling me? Sprinkling salt on the wound. I have no book. Nothing is there in my hand. I don't know where you got this book. I also want my book, although I can't read. And there was one Brahman. His name was Bindugaha. Don't forget the names. Don't forget the names. Bindugaha. What is that? Bindugaha. But although he was a Brahmin, but he was Duratma and Mahapapi. Sa Duratma Mahapapi Sudaropi Kumargaga. He was wicked. Why? Because he had a wife. But instead of being with his wife, he used to go for prostitutes and all these things. And his wife's name was Chanchula. And she was very good also, good looking also. Everything was fine. This is called Dushtata. Dushtata means you are not giving what other person should be getting from you. Dushtata इसी को बोलते हैं. That somebody needs something and you are not. फिर शादी नहीं करनी चाहिए थी इसको. You shouldn't have married. And this was observed by Chanchula, Binduga and Chanchula. So this is the name. So this wife used to be sad and observing. But slowly, in his wife also, this passion flared up. And she also is starting having a promiscuous relation with somebody, this Chanchula. So one day he came back. Who? Binduga. Now she is awake. No, awake. Most of the time she is alert only. Glasses have done wonders, I tell you. So, after that another, her name is Saraswati. So that Chanchula, and one day, this Chanchula was in association with some other person. So when Binduga came and saw that she is associated with somebody else, so he was very angry. What mistake I do, I am not angry. But if you do the same mistake, you are. If I lie, I am not angry. If you lie to me, then I am very angry. So we have two standards, one for myself, one for you. Same incident. For me, I easily forgive. Supposing you are going and a cup slips from your hand and it breaks into pieces. It happens, breaking or not nowadays. So, I am not angry. But if somebody else breaks, they say, such a careless person. He broke the cup. So much expensive cups are there. All the cups he broke. I'll break his head. With me, forgiveness. I was just so tired, it slipped. I did not know that the cup also slips. I thought if I leave it hold, it will be hanging. But I didn't know gravitation is here also actually. I did not know that gravitation is everywhere, that I wouldn't have kept it like that. So, so Binduga was very angry. Now that Chanchula said that, see, you have your own ways. Naturally, my desires are also there. So, Binduga said, see, theek hai. Dekho how much a person stoops down. He's theek hai. So do one thing. You should charge from other people. If they come to be in your company, you should charge and give that money to me. So Chanchula also said okay. And ultimately, This were their lifestyle. This is called adharma. I told in the afternoon, there is some law made. Don't break the laws. Because when the law starts breaking, I tell you, law can break us very badly. Just follow the law. Don't try to be above the law. So ultimately he died. Who? Binduga. He became Pishach. Pishach means who eats the meat, etc. Pishach. Human body meat. And therefore we don't keep something like that. If you see, Pishach is Bhoot kind of thing. Bhoot, Pishach, nikat nahi aave. So when you keep something eatable, so if Bhoot Pret is there, they will come and eat. And therefore it is always covered. If Bhoot Pret are there around, they will eat and they will, and then after you eat that, so they will have more control on you. Some people I feel they have been. So, because they are now in touch with you. तो पुराने समय में ये सब होता था, they were more careful. So if you are combing the hair, if you must have seen, so they never used to keep the hair anywhere else. The hair has to be just put down the drains, it has to be put. Not that, because that hair has all of you in that hair. And if taking that hair, they can do all the magic and they can control you. If you have hair. So, so there are people, nothing can be done because you have no hair. 5-7 people are here. This is a problem you won't have. So this way he died and became a terrible ghost. Ghost, understand, no? Who has Vayu Sharir. In Vindhyachal he became ghost. And ghost is always thirsty, hungry. Problem with the ghost is that he has the subtle body, but not the gross body to express. So he has ghost sharir is there. He can recognize that she is my wife, but he can't express. Like somebody's hand is cut and he wants to move. इसलिए तड़पता रहता है वो. He's wanting water, therefore, in the Amavasya, etc., Pindadan is done, Tarpan is done. Always you offer water and all, in the name of that. Somebody is there who is still not able to get. So Tarpan, Pindadan, some people do regularly. Almost every day do, but if you cannot do, at least on Amavasya day, they do. You must have heard if Pandits are there, they will make you do that. तो तड़पता रहता है. And he cannot come close also. You cannot say, because if he does something, you will run away from that place. But as long as you are with body, you are very welcome. Supposing somebody passes away and he comes without body. Why? He comes without body and he to press your feet. अब भाग जाओगे आप छोड़ के, वो कमरे में आओगे नहीं आप. Supposing you feel somebody pressing the feet, then what will happen? It happened somewhere. Somebody passed away and to that person I was saying, you should not have done like that. You should not have done like that. It was around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the night. I said, you should not have done like that. That person who passed away. Then I slept. Then I felt, some bed is there somewhere. I'm like, अच्छा? कौन है? Not here, don't worry, not here. Then I realized I should not have criticized that person. फिर भगवान का नाम है तो कुछ नहीं हुआ. But I felt that somebody lifted the bed. Lifted the bed like that. Lifted it. Few inches or. Oh, where is it? Details I cannot tell. तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. फिर भगवान का नाम लिया तो सब घोष खुश रहते हैं हमसे. ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. अब this Pishach was there running around. Slowly she was alone, she became old now. Who? Chanchula. And now nobody was around her. I told you, no. As long as you are young, good looking, you can make food, you have money, power, people were around. Test the world when nobody, don't do anything and you see who is close to you. And she was alone now. More a person does adharma, his future he will be alone only. This is a sign. Future is because you have what you will sow, that you will be reaping. So there is a place called Gokarna. Anybody knows Gokarna? Where? Karnataka. You know what is Gokarna? There is there. I'm not telling the whole story. Same thing happened to Ravana here also. He was taking Shivling and he had to put it here. When Ganeshji came in some form, and ultimately he made it heavy, and the same thing as Vedanath. That same thing here also happened. But here it didn't go for that, but after the Shivling became very happy, something happened. And Gokarna is a place in Karnataka. It's a tirth, and there Shivji's mandir is there. हम लोग नहीं गए Gokarna शायद. We shouldn't go. And there a big fair was there. And there one day, देखो क्या भाग्य कहाँ का. You think you have come here. Don't think you have come here. Like the cows are taken with the cow herd. So similarly, we are also haakoed here. This is quite high class English, you cannot understand. So there this Chanchula, because of her Sampurnikam, she came in some temple and just sat totally dark. All the hairs are disheveled, eating is not. ये सब पाप का लक्षण है. आँखें ऐसे हो गई, because पाप comes on the face. You can see the face and make out that person is sinner. ऐसे बैठी चुपचाप. And there one Panditji was there, and he was doing Shiv Puran. बहुत भाग्य होता है, बहुत भाग्य होता है. And then, you know, Bhagwan also makes you listen the line what is required. He is very good organizer. He is the one who makes you listen. And then he said that Kathavachak, he said those who are promiscuous or those who have illicit relationships. So Yamraj comes, and in Yamdut they take a burning iron and put inside the body. And take it out, put inside, take it out, put inside. And this is true. You read Garud Puran. She heard, and her heart beating started. And then she was very, very afraid. She said, oh my God, this is the thing I was doing whole life. And Shrutva idam vachanam tedya vairagya rasasjamritam jata maya bhayasaham sakampat. She was shivering. She said, how? This is very important. You do wrong also and have no repentance also. ये कोई तरीका है? खुश है. Be happy. अच्छा, गलती करो, be happy. मारेंगे भी ठीक हो जाओगे. Be happy. क्यों be happy? You did wrong thing today. Why? How can you be happy? When you are doing wrong, why should you be happy? Repentant. चलो, कुछ करो. Try to pay for it, what wrong you have done. Don't be happy. Otherwise, that mistake will be repeated again with more intensity. This is called Sam, Dam. Dand is one aspect of that. Therefore, Dand is there. You know, servants are there. You don't see, they continue the mistake. Next time they do it with little more mistake. Third time they'll do more. If you don't see, this is what happens. If you see and wait, this is wrong you did, please come. Meeting is there, please come. Why you did wrong? So the next time will be aware that I'll be caught. ये आदमी भय को ही रिस्पॉन्ड करता है. भय और लोभ, these two emotions are running the whole world. Greed and fear, whether it is office, whether it is country. Why this country has this? Because fear is not there. सिंगापुर में जाकर देखो आप. Minister's child, if he does something, he is put behind the bar and lashes he get. Lashes. Fear है. डर लग जाता है कि अरे बाप, you can't spit anywhere also. And therefore it's a fine country. No nonsense is there. कोई नहीं, no hijacking, nothing. No banner, no hooligans, no shouting outside, no taking off the, what is it called, crowd. हम आएंगे होंगे पूरी हो. जिंदाबाद 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 जिंदाबाद. जाओ कि इंडिया में देखो आप, वाइस चांसलर मुर्दाबाद 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 मुर्दाबाद. हाँ, तानाशाही नहीं चलेगी नहीं चलेगी नहीं चलेगी नहीं चलेगी. मिश्रा वापस जाओ, मिश्रा वापस जाओ, मिश्रा. क्या है? स्टूडेंट्स, यूनिवर्सिटी स्टूडेंट्स हर छोटी बात पे बाहर आ जाते हैं. बम मार दिया किसी पे कुछ कर दिया. अरे बंद कर को इतना मारो उनको, यू ब्रेक देयर ऑल बोन्स. दे हैव टू कलेक्ट बोन्स एंड देन गो. बोले रख तो लो, वरना डॉक्टर जोड़ेगा क्या? नेक्स्ट सब बंद हो जाएगा. Therefore I appreciate Yogi. He's like that. Iron hand is required to deal with this nonsense. An ordinary person is suffering. Road is blocked now. Somebody has to go to the hospital. Somebody has to get to the office. इन लोग हिले रहे हैं. और कहाँ सामने से एक बारात आ रही है. बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग. एक तरफ श्रृंगार रस है, एक तरफ वीर रस है. वापस जाओ वापस जाओ वापस जाओ. और उधर एक देश है वीर जवानों का, वापस जाओ वापस जाओ. अलवेलों का मस्तानों का, वापस जाओ. ये किसका सुने? अरे भाई, आई एम आस्किंग यू, व्हेन यू हैव डन मिस्टेक, आप खुश कैसे रहे? हाउ डिड यू, इफ यू आर नॉट ऑफर्ड द अर्घ टू लॉर्ड सन, व्हाई यू आर हैप्पी? व्हाई यू आर हैप्पी? व्हेन यू हैव नॉट टेकन लॉर्ड्स नेम, हाउ कैन यू टेक समबडी एल्सेस नेम? Don't despair the body and don't despair the mind. This is what makes saint a saint. Saint is there because he doesn't despair himself. वो टाइट करता रहता अपने आप को, खूब टाइट करता रहता. And when she heard, क्या नाम है? चंचला. When she heard, she was so frustrated because till somebody accuses you and scolds you, sensitivity is not there. You become insensitive ultimately. And ultimately what happened? He went to that Brahmin. She went. Chanchula went and held her feet. Tameva me gurur brahma, tvam mata tvam pitasi cha, uddharodhar maam deenam, tvameva sharanam gatam. He's देखो यहीं पे श्रद्धा आ गई. श्रद्धा आई नहीं कि आप बचे, बच जाओगे आप. वो माता है, माँ मिल गई, श्रद्धा मिल गई मतलब माँ मिल गई, माँ बचा ले जाएगी. Don't worry. If you have come to the mother, don't worry whether I'll get milk or not, whether I'll get food or not, whether I'll get the nursing or not. She will take care. बस यही देखते, तुमको दर्द तो नहीं कहीं पे. जननी इव पाती श्रद्धा. श्रद्धा जननी इव पाती. Like the mother she protects. He said, you are my guru, you are my father, you are my mother. I am abla, I am so weak, I am so wretched. Please, 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 please protect me. This Brahman was looking now. Sharanam gatam. Sharanam gatam means I leave all options now. I'm giving all options to you of my life. You can kill me, you can hit me, you can ask me. I will be doing everything for you. I will be exactly doing everything. बड़ी गलती करने के बाद कभी कभी I think a person is more tapasvi, or he wants to do more. If you have done a small mistake, you will not have that much repentance. But bigger mistake, you will feel, I have to rectify myself. So that Brahman said, good that you have heard Shiv Puran. So, Ma bhaishi dvija patni tam shivasya sharanam braja. Go to the refuge of Lord Shiva. Shivanugrahata sarvam papam sadyo vinashyati. Vakshami te param vastu shivkirtim samanvitam bhavishyati gatiryena sarvadate sukhavah. Sat katha shravanadeva jata te matiridrishi paschatapanvita shuddha vairagyam visheshucha paschatapa papakritam papanam nishkriti para sarvesham varaditam sadbhi sarva papa vishodhanam. Is that तुम शिव जी की शरण में जाओ? But Shiv ji did not tell this. Devotee of Shiv ji has to tell. Shiv ji did not say this. बोले you go there and Shiv ji will take away. सद्यो नश्यति. तुम घबराती क्यों जी? शिव अनुग्रहतः, because of the grace of Lord Shiva, all sins will be going. क्या यार? How much dirty you will be? Moment you put Ganga Jal, you feel pure. How much you may be thirsty, moment you take some good cool water, you feel different. जितनी भी गलती हुई हो, भगवान के नाम में, जप में, सत्संग में इतनी दम होती है. एक तुलसी पत्र में दम होती है. One tulsi has a power to purify, provided I have faith. He said, I will tell you the Shiv Katha, and slowly you will become pure and pure. Don't worry. Don't worry. And he says, at least you have a repentance. Paschatapanvita shuddha. By repentance you will become purer and purer. जलो थोड़ा, तुम अपने लिए जलो. हाँ, थोड़ा दुखी होना सीखो तुम. जलो और जलो. And when you will get burned, then you will ask for solution, and the solution will be Bhagavan. Because you did mistake against God's law. Therefore you have to say sorry to God only. And till He forgives, you keep on saying sorry. You know, somebody is upset and you did something wrong. You don't go and say, I'm sorry. And you keep on saying, I'm sorry. Still you see his face is same. Only, I'm sorry, please. His face is same. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm very sorry. He's not melting. I'm very sorry, please. I'm very sorry. I'll not do it again. I'll not do it. Please, please. Somebody was there. He gave one big copy of I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So many thick copy. And on each page, 3 lines. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. अब उसको देख के लगता है really that person means it. चलो हो गया, कोई बात नहीं. Tell me, what is the biggest paschatap? Take his name, hear his katha. And she continued like that. Because, you know, when you are hurt, वो अपने को आदमी माफ नहीं कर पाता कभी कभी. Mothers will forget, others don't know. But you know it very well. And as you will do sadhana, your sattva will increase and you will be more sensitive to yourself only. If you are not a singer, you sing anything, doesn't matter. कोई राग में कुछ में भी गा दो, कुछ पता तो चलता नहीं है. हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल. कुछ भी बोलो, कुछ उसको आइडिया तो है नहीं कि कौन सा राग है, क्या गा रहा है, उसकी सेंसिटिविटी है नहीं. हाँ, आसपास वाले लोग भी गा रहे हैं हरि बोल, और कोई कह रहे हैं हॉरिबल हॉरिबल. And he is thinking they're repeating. वो तो जब आप काफ़ी रियाज वगैरह करेंगे किसी मास्टर के पास, ऐसे लोग बोले दिस इज यमन राग यमन, यू कैन नॉट स्टार्ट लाइक दैट. इट इज नॉट द वे टू स्टार्ट हरि बोल लाइक दैट. Hare Bol, Hare Bol. Then you will become. कैसे हम गाते थे? Similarly, when you do sadhana, when you do jap, when you do puja, when you do listen satsang, slowly, slowly, all past remember. बोले हम क्या करते थे? हम पागल कैसे थे? How was so mad? Why did like that? हम क्या करें इसको हटाने के लिए? तो बहुत पाप कर लिया हमने. फिर क्या करो? क्या करें? नाम जप कर लो, कथा कर लो. And she was afraid of नरक. नरक होता है. Don't think नरक यहीं है. नरक यहाँ भी है, बाहर भी है. नरक है. It's going on houseful nowadays, but still they are opening new apartments. यमदूत ले जाते हैं. You will not believe what I am saying. I have heard people saying, somebody has come, somebody has come. Somebody has come. In the dark clothes, somebody is here. About to die. Like the extract from the gross body, subtle body is extracted. यातना दे मिलता है आपको. It's a parallel lok, narak lok, etc. It's not in space here. Other parallel lok like dream lok is there. He said, Brahma Devi, Brahman Patni, that Kathavachak said, Jao. She was listening to Updesh and she became very quiet and very quiet, very quiet. And she heard again the whole Shiv Puran. And you know what is written here? Sadguros tasya kripaya shuddha chitta sacha chasadrutam shivanugrahata shambho rupa dhyanam avapacha. One day she was sitting and she went into deep meditation. By the grace of Lord. When Bhagavan wants, then only He will take you to meditation. Slowly she changed. She put jata, hold Shivanama japa sakta, vagyata mit bhojana, eating minimum. And by his guru, her guru was there, and she was making Lord Shiva happy, 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 happy. आपको पता नहीं कि साधन में कितनी दम होती है. Naam has so much of power. The Shiv Naam has so much of power. Hari Naam has so much of power. Krishna Naam has so much of power in it. We have to do that. Then only we'll know it. Ultimately, she became pure after years together. And when she had to pass away, see, कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गई. One aerial chariot came. Chariot came. If you don't know, there was a saint called Tukaram. There's a place called Dehu. And for him also chariot came. When Kabir died, so there's a Hindu said, we will cremate. Muslim said, we will bury. So somebody said, please see at least. Then they removed the whole cloth. Flowers were there, no body. So half flower Muslims took, half flowers Hindus took. ऐसा नहीं होता. She went to Shivlok. And you know who welcomed there? Lord Shiva and Parvati. So one was so wretched and downtrodden. Gatva tatra mahadevam sadadarsha trilochanam Vishnu brahmadibir devaihi sevimanam sanatanam Ganesha bhringi nandisha वीरभद्रेश्वरादिभिः उपास्यमानं सद्भक्त्या कोटिसूर्य समप्रभं नीलग्रीवं पंचवक्त्रं त्रयंबकं चंद्रशेखरं वामांगे विभ्रतं गौरीं विद्युत्पुंज समप्रभां कर्पूरगौरं गौरीशं सर्वालंकारधारिणं सितभस्म रसद्देहं सितवस्त्रं महोज्ज्वलम्. आहा, आ गए शिव जी. अपना बैठे Three eyes were there, Ganesh ji, Bringi, Nandishwar, all were doing Aarti like this. Aarti is continuous. And Shivji is Virajman there. And like crores of suns are around, Neelkant was there. 5 faces were there, it is written here. Panchavaktram, Trayambakam, 3 eyes were there. Chandrama was here. Vamange Bibratam Gaurim. And Vamang, left side was Gauriji sitting there. All Alankar was there. On his whole body, Bhasma was there. Sit Bhasma, white Bhasma was there. And white clothes were there. She is fond of white flowers and white clothes, if you know that. पूरी भस्म लगा यहाँ वहाँ लगा हुआ है. देखो ये इतना साधने से ही मिल गया. कहाँ कैसी थी कैसी हो गई. So don't say I'm very bad. You can be good. Don't worry. वो मुमोद आती खूब खुश हो गई वो. And she got very excited. Namaskar, she bent down, again got up, again bent down, again got up, again bent down, again got up, again bent down, again 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, kept on bending down, kept on. Tell me what happened after that. Tell me what happened. Huh? What happened? Huh? No. Parvati says, come here. पार्वत्या सा कृता प्रीत्या स्व सखी. बोले यू आर माई सखी, यू आर माई फ्रेंड. ये नहीं बोला कि यू आर माई सर्वेंट. शिवलोक में पहुंच गई और उसके मुंह से कुछ भी हो, आदमी पागल हो, एनीथिंग, नेम कैन डू वंडर. Name and satsang and Shiv Puran. This is the glory. Mahatma is going on. It's not complete. Katha is not complete. Pishach has just took up her husband. But see the glory of that. But एक बात ही उसके में, मतलब एक बात जो हमको अच्छी लगती. बताओ क्या? वो सिंगल पॉइंटेड हो गई बस. अपि चेत् सुदुराचारः भजते माम अनन्य भाग. अनन्य भाग हो गई वो. कुछ नहीं चाहिए हमें, कुछ नहीं चाहिए हमें, शिव चाहिए हमें, कुछ नहीं. आई डोंट वांट टू सी लुक एनीथिंग, आई वांट ओनली शिव, आई वांट ओनली शिव. जो आग लग गई ना, द माइंड वाज ऑन फायर. लाइक द बॉडी इज ऑन फायर, यू स्टार्ट रनिंग हियर एंड देयर. वेयर इज द वाटर, वेयर इज द वाटर. क्या करें? यू स्टार्ट रोलिंग ऑन द. मन में आग लग जाती है. वेयर इज शिव, वेयर इज शिव. हमें वही चाहिए. कहाँ हमारी आग बुझाओ. हमारे जहां अगन है वहीं लगन है. फिर आदमी मगन है. Agan, Lagan, Magan. And she was now reveling. This is the power of Shiv Puran. Power of Brahman Satsang, power of Jap, power of Dhyan. More we'll see tomorrow. Shravan Maas is there. Don't miss. You don't know. One Shravan will be last Shravan. And who knows, this may be last. So at least hear something good. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.
शिव 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 शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. शिवाय नमो. शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. हराय नमो. शिवाय नमो. शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. हराय नमो. शिवाय नमो. शिवाय नमो. हराय नमो. सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु. पाहि प्रभु मां पाहि विभो. शङ्करा सदा शिवाय सर्वेश्वरा मां पाहि प्रभु मां पाहि विभो मां पाहि प्रभु हर 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 हराय नमो शिव 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 शिवाय